Have you ever noticed how the smallest actions can quietly transform the energy of a home? A handful of salt, placed gently at your doorstep, may seem ordinary to the eyes of the world, but wisdom has always lived inside ordinary things. For thousands of years, people across many lands believed that salt is not just for food. It absorbs heaviness. It protects peace. It reminds us to cleanse not only our homes, but also our hearts. Every doorway is more than wood and stone. A doorway is an entrance for energy, for thoughts, for emotions, for the people who enter your life. And when negative energy gathers silently through stress, anger, jealousy, fear, or endless worries, the atmosphere of a home slowly changes. You may not see it immediately, sir, but you feel it. Conversations become colder. Sleep becomes restless. Money flows out faster than it comes in. Peace disappears without explanation. Yet, sometimes, transformation begins with one mindful act. When a person spreads a small line of salt near the entrance of their home, with awareness and gratitude, they create a symbolic barrier between chaos and peace. The act itself is simple, but the intention behind it changes everything. Because rituals are powerful not due to magic. When you place salt at your doorstep, you pause for a moment. You become present. You silently tell your mind. Salt symbolizes cleansing and protection. Spreading salt at the doorstep represents removing negative energy and protecting the peace of the home. For centuries, salt has been seen as more than a simple ingredient used in food. Many ancient traditions believed that salt carries a special power of cleansing and protection. People would place it near windows, corners of rooms, or at the entrance of their homes to symbolically block negative energy and invite peace into their lives. The doorway of a house has always been considered important because it is the place where energy enters. Every person who walks through that door brings emotions, thoughts, and intentions with them. Over time, stress, anger, jealousy, and sadness can create a heavy atmosphere inside a home without anyone realizing it. When someone spreads a small amount of salt at the doorstep, with a calm and mindful heart, it becomes a symbolic act of releasing negativity. The salt itself is not magic. The real power comes from the intention behind the action. It reminds a person to protect the peace of their home and to remove emotional burdens from their mind. A peaceful environment often creates kinder conversations, clearer thinking, and a sense of emotional safety. In this way, the practice becomes a daily reminder that protecting positive energy is just as important as protecting the home itself. Your home's energy affects your life. Stress, anger, and negativity can quietly change the atmosphere of a home and influence relationships, sleep, and financial peace. The energy inside a home silently shapes the lives of the people living within it. A house may look beautiful from the outside, but if it is filled with stress, anger, negativity, or constant worry, the atmosphere slowly becomes heavy. People may begin to feel tired without reason, Conversations may become colder, and peace can quietly disappear. Many do not realize that emotions leave an invisible impact on the environment around them. Every argument, every fear, and every negative thought adds tension to the space, affecting the minds and hearts of everyone in the home. On the other hand, a peaceful home creates emotional balance and comfort. When the environment feels calm, people think more clearly, speak more kindly, and make wiser decisions. Even financial struggles and daily problems become easier to handle when the home is filled with understanding and positive energy. Small mindful actions, such as cleaning the space, speaking gently, showing gratitude, or practicing symbolic rituals like spreading salt at the doorway, can help people reconnect with peace. The true purpose of these practices is to remind individuals to protect harmony within their surroundings. A calm home strengthens the mind, and a strong mind is better prepared to recognize opportunities, solve problems, and attract a more positive life. Small, mindful rituals create inner change. Simple actions done with awareness and positive intention can help create calmness, clarity, and emotional balance. Many people underestimate the power of small daily actions because they believe real change only comes from big events or dramatic moments. But true transformation often begins quietly through simple habits, practiced with awareness. A mindful ritual may appear ordinary on the surface, yet it can deeply influence the way a person thinks and feels. When someone takes a moment each day to perform a peaceful action with intention, the mind slowly becomes calmer and more focused. Even a simple act, like spreading salt at the doorstep, can become meaningful when done with sincerity and positive thought. The purpose of such rituals is not to create magic overnight, but to awaken mindfulness. In today's busy world, people move through life carrying stress, fear, and emotional exhaustion without stopping to breathe or reflect. Small rituals create a pause in that endless noise. They remind people to become present and reconnect with their inner peace. Over time, these moments of awareness can improve emotional balance, patience, and clarity of mind. A calmer mind reacts less with anger and more with wisdom. Positive habits also inspire positive actions, which gradually shape a better life. In this way, small, mindful rituals become powerful because they gently transform the inner world of a person, and the outer life begins to follow that change. Luck changes through thoughts and actions. Real transformation does not come from magic alone, but from better habits, peaceful thinking, wise decisions, and positive energy. Many people spend their lives searching for luck, hoping that success and happiness will suddenly appear through fate or miracle. They wait for the perfect opportunity, the perfect moment, or some outside force to change their future. But real change rarely happens that way. Luck is often created slowly through thoughts, habits, choices, and actions repeated every single day. A person who thinks positively, stays disciplined, and continues moving forward, even during difficult times, naturally creates better opportunities for themselves. What the world calls good luck is often the result of inner growth and wise decisions. Negative thinking can quietly block progress. Fear, anger, laziness, and constant doubt weaken the mind and make people miss valuable opportunities, standing right in front of them. In contrast, a peaceful and focused person sees possibilities more clearly and handles challenges with patience. Simple, mindful practices, such as cleansing the home, expressing gratitude, or protecting positive energy, can help strengthen this mindset. These actions remind people to stay emotionally balanced and connected to hope instead of fear. Success is not built in a single moment. It grows through consistent effort, calm thinking, and positive behavior. When thoughts improve, actions improve. When actions improve, life slowly changes. This is how true luck is created. From within, not from outside forces alone. Protect the door of your mind. The speech teaches that inner peace and mindset are more important than external rituals. Because true success begins within. The most important doorway in life is not the entrance of a house, but the entrance of the mind. Every day, thoughts, emotions, words, and experiences enter the human mind just as people enter a home through a doorway. If a person allows constant negativity, fear, anger, jealousy, and hopelessness to enter unchecked, the mind slowly becomes heavy and restless. Over time, this inner negativity affects decisions, relationships, confidence, and even physical energy. Many people focus on protecting their homes and possessions, while forgetting to protect their peace of mind, which is far more valuable. A calm and protected mind creates a stronger and more balanced life. When a person becomes careful about what they listen to, what they believe, and what kind of energy they surround themselves with, their inner world begins to change. Positive thoughts create clarity, patience, and wisdom. Instead of reacting with anger or fear, the mind learns to respond with understanding and calmness. This inner peace also spreads into daily life, improving relationships, communication, and decision-making. Practices like spreading salt at the doorway serve as reminders that emotional cleansing is necessary. Just as dust gathers in a house, negativity can gather in the mind. Protecting mental peace through gratitude, mindfulness, and positive habits allows a person to live with greater strength, happiness, and purpose.